Bitcoin is still trading in this exact same consolidation phase. So in today's update video, I will give an update on the consolidation phase, when we're expecting it's going to be breaking out, the most important support and resistance targets, what is the most likeliest direction Bitcoin is going to be breaking towards, the biggest support and resistance that lays above us and below us, and many more important charts that are going to tell something about what that next move is going to be on Bitcoin. So without any further ado, don't forget to once again slap that like button back above 800 likes. I do know the market is extremely boring. There's not a lot of stuff happening, but these are the periods in the market where you can prepare the best for the next big move here, because always after a long sideways consolidation period, we are always going to be seeing massive swings towards the up or downside. So volatility is likely to return anytime soon. And if I am looking at Bitcoin, we're still holding on towards this very important level, $67,000, which previously around provided, of course, massive resistance. And you can see here, it has been flipping into massive support for Bitcoin. You can see also clearly Bitcoin has been creating a downward sloping resistance line, and basically Bitcoin is creating a massive descending triangle right now here, and we're expecting that this breakout is going to be happening in the coming 2 days ahead of ourselves. But currently, of course, it is weekend, and since we're trading over the course of the weekend, we're creating once again a new CME futures gap. And just like last weekend, we created the CME gap right here, and we straight away filled it up on the Monday. We are once again currently creating one, and currently the opening price, or I should better say the close price, is sitting around 67.5k. So we're expecting that Bitcoin is going to be hovering around 67.5k over the course of the weekend. And just like it happened in last weekend, we can trade indeed above the CME gap, but most likely at the end of the weekend, we're going to just come back towards the CME close price to, of course, fill up the gap. And then we are going to be seeing once again another exciting week. I mean, last week wasn't that exciting if we're looking to Bitcoin. I mean, we're still consolidating in the midst of this massive consolidation phase here on the 12-hour time frame. And yes, we're really waiting for the next breakout to be occurring, because if we're also zooming out here, we can clearly see that after Bitcoin has been going sideways, here we create a massive downward sloping consolidation phase. We broke it, we broke towards the upside, and now we're creating this new consolidation phase, which looks to be it is about to be breaking out anytime soon. And yes, I've discussed the price targets many times before. If we're going to be having a bullish breakout, it's going to be bringing us somewhere up to $74,000, which is of course a great target on the top side, which I am looking forward towards. So yeah, Bitcoin as well, still consolidating. We're still not seeing that big move getting initiated, and basically we're still holding on towards this very important range right here, which is of course extremely important. And the resistance to break is of course the top side, sitting around $71,000. And yeah, the longer this consolidation phase is going to be lasting, the more explosive the breakout is going to be. But if we're looking at this very interesting indicator, it is currently actually giving us these green candles, which is indicating that we are in an expansion phase here. And the last time that this happened, Bitcoin went absolutely exponential towards the upside. So we saw a very similar stage of first we were going into these white candles, then of course we had sideways consolidation in the green candles. So here's white candles upwards, then sideways consolidation in the green candles, and then we had the expansion phase towards the upside. So I think something similar could be happening, and of course if we're going to be looking at a similar move, it would bring Bitcoin all the way up here to $100,000, which would be of course a quite insane target. But yeah, Bitcoin is already trading around $70,000, and $100,000 is not so far away anymore. And while everything is happening in the background, we're still seeing that BlackRock yesterday bought more than $169 million worth of Bitcoin. And basically, in total, we're still seeing daily inflows on the spot Bitcoin ETF. And cumulative speaking, we're still sitting around all-time highs, which is, of course, quite insane. And we're expecting that the end of this month here, the Ethereum ETF will be going live, and that will be causing, in my opinion, an even larger spike of money flowing in towards the market. And that ultimately is going to be giving us an even more insane rally towards the upside. So funding rates remain to be close to neutral. Still, if I am looking at the liquidation heat map, I cannot deny the fact that currently around $74,000 to $73,000, there is a huge amount of liquidity laying for Bitcoin. And to be exact, more than $7 billion worth of Bitcoin short liquidations are laying above us. And the moment Bitcoin is going to be touching that level, we're going to be squeezing out those short positions. So I still think that it is going to be likely that we're going to be creating that next expansion phase towards the upside, just like this indicator is telling us as well. And basically, we're just still waiting for the next breakout to be happening. We're waiting in the midst of this consolidation phase, and whenever the breakout is going to be clear, we're going to be seeing that next direction. And I'm still long on Bitcoin within about 900,000 US dollars, which is of course quite insane. And I'm looking to be taking profit on my trade once Bitcoin hits 73,800 US dollars. So still holding it open, and I'm still expecting that Bitcoin is going to be going average or slightly higher. And whenever I do take profit on my trade, I'm going to be looking towards the next opportunity. And if you want to be trading yourself, or potentially even join me with my next trade, because this trade I also shared step by step on the channel, don't forget to go to the link description of today's video, because if you right now go to this link description of today's video, press on this link right here, you can currently claim a free $200 trade on Bybit. All you need to do here is sign up an account using that link below of today's video, and then deposit $100 in your first 7 days, and boom, you could be claiming already a free $200 trade position on Bybit. So don't forget to check it out in the link description of today's video. Going further in towards the content, honestly, if you're also like opening up the daily time frame, you can just clearly see that we're just looking at this compression here. We're looking at a compression where Bitcoin is of course creating higher lows and lower highs. And this is just indicating a massive move is about to be coming. Maybe it's going to be taking another 2 days, but it's not going to be taking long anymore from off this point here. And whenever Bitcoin breaks above the range high here, which is laying somewhere around 72,000 US dollars, that is the point where I believe the next rally is going to get started towards new all-time highs, or I could better say towards 100,000 US dollars. And yeah, if we're looking at the bull flag pattern, we're already breaking out here, and on the monthly time frame, we can clearly see the previous monthly resistance for Bitcoin is currently flipping into support. How easy could it get? It's not going to get more easy than it currently is here on the Bitcoin price chart. So things are looking very great for the market. I mean, especially on the bigger perspective. But right now, we just have to wait a couple days before this breakout is going to get started. And maybe it's going to take a little bit longer. But one thing is for sure, in the coming week, or maybe at maximum another 2 weeks from now on, we're going to be seeing that next big breakout. And if we're zooming out towards this entire consolidation phase right here, we've been going sideways for over 94 days right now here. And historically, it tends to last at approximately 100 days before we're going to be seeing any big moves here outside of a consolidation phase. So we're really coming towards the end stage of this consolidation phase, and I can tell you something big is about to be happening soon here. So this is it for me in today's update video. I mean, I can't really tell you something about things that are not actually happening, because there's not a lot of things happening right now. So it's also boring for me to make these videos. But anyways, we need to stick around right now here, because the big move is about to come, and we need to prepare ourselves for it. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.